Hello, I believe that my name is Steve. I am in the possession of a single red automobile that is also in a plant with an elongated stem and or trunk. I was dishonest when I informed you my name was Steve. I am currently attempting to elongate the time I will need to pay my mandatory financial funding to a state and or the functional equivalent of a state. After all of this, I still will not fund the state with my mandatory financial fundings because that is in fact the way I have decided my lifestyle will be like, and I personally believe every single thing in my life will be at a simple and manageable level. I have decided to not be present within my working environment. This is because I in fact have no job, which by definition means I don't have a working environment. The human being who often delivers the notes and or items that are directly sent to my address was not at my address at the specific time. A human being who often delivers the notes and or items that are directly sent to my address usually shows up to my address. This person was actually a person bearing two X chromosomes in the cell nuclei and normally having a vagina, a uterus and ovaries, and developing at puberty a relatively rounded body and enlarged breasts, and retaining a beardless face. And the person exclaimed that this in fact was the way she found was the most enjoyable way to experience her life, and also believes that this lifestyle choice will have little to no consequences. I do not recall the exact reason I had a mountainous range in my visuals, but the mountainous range has actually always been behind my small home. Now that I have this mountainous range in my visuals, I can't help but wonder why the mountains are behind my home, but they really are behind my home. I won't be able to reach the summit of one of the mountains using just myself and possibly certain amounts of climbing equipment, but in reality I do have the ability to reach the summit of one of the mountains using just myself and possibly certain amounts of climbing equipment, because that is in fact the...
Greetings, I am now giving you a letter that was sent to your current address.
My dearest greetings, Steve. Steve is actually not my name, but I am actually fine with this person calling me Steve. My dearest greetings, Steve. How did you have the capability to summit the mountain that was behind your small home? Well, I am experiencing joy because you have asked me this question. The way to climb a mountain is in two separate parts of a single program. Step 1. Find this mountain you want to climb up. An easy way to do this is to choose within a mountain range. Step 2. Try to reach the summit of the mountain you have chose. This is the way you and I will be able to climb the mountain, and this is how I have done this task of climbing this mountain. It is in fact very easy and quite simple if you have the complete knowledge of what you are doing and you know it is correct.
The weather forecast for the next 5 days is currently showing rain in all days. Rain is moisture condensed from the atmosphere that falls visibly in separate drops.
Goodbye. I now believe my name is Steve again.